her second ability might just be something I don't know, bro. I think it's gonna be just as broken as this, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, what's kind of crazy is that Sasuke kind of predicted it. Now, don't be wrong, that I ain't trying to question Sasuke's power scale knowledge, but just a Mangekyō Sharingan, shouldn't be like Solo and Shinju's, and Sasuke already knew. Like, that's kind of crazy.
It's cause she was already like doing things that's like, dang, she's already strong. So imagine once she gets her Mangekyō, come on, bro. It's like boom,
for sure.
like potato. It was about to be real serious, you know.
So ChatGPT is actually very clutch, bro. So I put it in a picture here. Look, is this picture based on any Eastern mythology? So it gives me the answer, yes, of course it is. And it explains everything, like the tail beast, Sage of Six Path, the circle and symbols. Circle there and resembles a magic summoning circle, will also invoke sealing markings from traditional Japanese yin yang, which Naruto draws from heavily. And then I was like, what about the triangles? Great eye. The triangles in Eastern Naruto symbolism, elemental representation. In Japanese, the 5 elements are earth, water, fire, and wind. Triangles are often used to represent elements: upward triangle, fire; downward triangle, water. Which would be like a good representation between. I'm not saying this is what they're doing, like Sarada and Boruto, because Sarada is real heavy in earth, fire release, and Boruto is real heavy in
You could do water, wind, and lightning.
And lightning, yeah.
Like this seems kind of broad, but one of the things that I am noticing is like it again, it's playing off of Earth themes, so like wind, water, fire, all that other stuff. So it could be like just an ability that utilizes like stuff that's already on Earth. So it could be that.
Or you know how like when they do, like for instance, Shikamaru, I think it's yin or yang release, one of those. He casts a shadow or whatever. Like, it could be something towards that too as well, like just representing her ability,
like a yin release type of ability.
Yeah,
probably. So hypothetical, like in a hypothetical world, or let's say a dream world, what would you want her second ability to be? I think one of the ones that I kind of said earlier was like it could have something to do with like time manipulation. I kind of thought that in Boruto or TBV they could be playing a lot more on like time manipulation. You know how Momoshi kind of stops time. We've seen that turtle already go back in time. I could have thought so it could be that, and that also checks the box for like just hack stuff that basic humans could actually utilize type of thing. So the Mangekyō Sharingan would be helpful in that way.
You know that they use like black holes, like in don't quote me on this. I don't know if this is actually 100% true, but like they said that you can use black holes to create wormholes.
Well, what are wormholes?
It's like a faster way to get from one point to another. It's like if you fold a paper, like if you make a paper into like a shit. I'm trying to move my hand so you can see me.
Nah.
like a curve, like a C, rather than going from point to point. You break through it and you go from you bust it from point to point. Normal. So is this a way to get from one point to another? Like they say, like aliens or whatever, instead of traveling from like their planet light years away and just like going light years, traveling light speed and coming to us, they travel through wormholes just to make it quick. It's a quicker travel. It makes more sense than traveling at light speed.
That does make sense. I mean, if she can do something like that, it would be great. So in the Viz Media, because I read the chapter Viz, that app, and on the top of the page, it says like, because when she says Ohirume, at the top, it has a little asterisk. It just says that Ohirume is another name for the sun goddess Amaterasu. So I don't know what they could be playing if they're going to just name her entire Mangekyō Sharingan like the Ohirume thing, and like she just builds off of it. And she can do something else like with her other eye that's just connected to the gravity or just expands upon it in a way that we probably wouldn't think. Because it looks like with her right eye, she can control it, choose who she wants to suck in or not, and also implode the black hole as well and expand it as well. So like it's kind of crazy, and also like float and levitate. So like that's a lot. I don't know what else her left eye would be able to do if it's even connected to that ability. Or if it's even connected, because it's like if it's connected to something that has to do with like a sun goddess or something like that with fire. I think I like the idea of being able to stop time. I think more like probably being able to rewind time, but like we already seen both of those abilities in the show, in the series at least. So I don't really know.
This is
something we haven't seen.
This is a great representation of what I was trying to explain right here with a wormhole. That was the shape that I was trying to make right there.
With the paper folding.
Yeah. Right. So like, yeah, you go from one point to that point. Like it's able to, it's a way to travel in time quicker.
To be honest, one of the things I thought was like a time space ninjutsu should be like a standard thing for a lot of the characters that are actually involved in this series. I think that Naruto not having time space ninjutsu was like a huge black hole. Like even in the part 1 of Boruto, like you can just put him in a different dimension, just left him there. Like like if you don't have time space ninjutsu in 2025, it's like what are you doing? Like so, I think that would be like a great ability for Sarada to have.
It'll be a low key flying Raijin because you're just traveling from one point in space to another, in space and time actually.
I forgot where I heard this from. I know for a fact I heard this from a different source, but I forgot whether it was a Twitter post, I saw a YouTube short, or I clicked on somebody's video. But I saw something like her other eye ability can be like an ultimate, because you know how the Sharingan is just like being able to copy jutsu, and it basically allows you to perfect jutsu you could see. But like her evolved Mangekyō Sharingan would allow her to not just copy all ninjutsu, but she can perfectly copy shinjutsu as well. And I'm like, that's kind of busted. But if she would have like a limited use on it, like probably like 3 times per day, she can copy anything she wants to. You feel me? That would be kind of crazy. And that could also be like a way to, reverse omnipotence or something like that.
Did they ever give us a excuse me? Did they ever give us a cap on like how many times a person can use a Mangekyō before they go blind though?
Nah.
It's
just Sasuke was the quickest, and he had his for like a couple weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do remember Sasuke damn near overusing his, but he was spamming his Mangekyō though.
Yeah, he was spamming it.
He was on a mission. Yeah, he was on a mission.
You can say a death mission.
Yeah, a popular theory that was going around like way before TBV even happened was like the idea that Sarada could potentially steal one of the Shinichia Mangekyō Sharingans, and that in itself could just make her have an eternal Mangekyō Sharingan or a synthetic Mangekyō Sharingan per se.
Yeah, that would be a cheap way to do it, but it'll be a way to bring those characters back into the fold, because it was like really interesting that I think that was supposed to be a novel that they adapted into the Naruto. I mean, to Boruto. So you might not even see them again.
I think we should. They should be canon. Like
I doubt she's gonna like go up to like one of them kids and like take their eyes, bro. Yeah.
Why not?
They got PTSD. They got PTSD.
No, here's the thing. I don't even think it got to be like that aggressive. First things first, I think Orochimaru already said he had like spare Mangekyō Sharingans that he had in like some sort of Tupperware somewhere hidden off in his lair. But on top of that, I don't necessarily think like the Shinichia clones, hypothetically, like if they knew that they were doing it for a good purpose, I think they like voluntarily transplant their Mangekyō Sharingans. I think a lot of them aren't necessarily like fighting anymore. Like they're just orphans in an orphanage. They're not out here in the trenches. So like I feel like if it's that serious, like the world's almost over. Again, it's not stealing, it's like